Welcome back. The very latest on the aftermath of Cyclone Vardah. 10 people have lost their lives after the cyclone hit the Tamil Nadu coast, making landfall about 15 kilometers away from Chennai. The government is still making efforts to restore power in large parts of the state, where in fact electricity poles have fallen. There are several trees which have been uprooted, disrupting the power supply. The Chennai airport is now operational. Services were temporarily suspended yesterday. Government and private colleges, schools, educational institutions in Chennai, Kanchipur and Tiruvallur will remain closed. The cyclone has wreaked havoc across Chennai. Thousands of trees have been uprooted, billboards broken, telephone and power cables snapped. Two of our colleagues, in fact, Akshay Nath and Rohini Swami, both joining us. Akshay, I want to come to you first, because yesterday you'd filed quite a terrifying report about how late at night there was no option available to the people who are living along the East Coast Road to try and trudge to the nearest habitation because they had no power, no connectivity, trees uprooted, strewn everywhere. Is it any better today?
Well, Avantika, it's far better than what we saw last night. You know, residents have started coming out. They are cleaning up the place. There are no officials yet who are coming into this part of the city, but residents are doing their job. Last night was very frightening because indeed we didn't have light, we didn't have communication lines, and the entire place had the trees were fallen down, snakes were all around. Let me go across to a few residents of the East Coast Road right now to get you a glimpse of what really went through them. How bad was it last night?
It's nothing like I've ever seen before. It was really bad. I mean, once the storm had passed, it looked like it was starting up again, and there's so many trees fallen down. There were actually a couple of snakes in my lawn as well, and there's no electricity, and we don't even have water also, because the my inverter wasn't working at that point in time. So it was, we didn't really, kind of helpless basically. Just had to sit inside and wait it out. I mean, it was that bad.
Complete helplessness. And yes, you had a beautiful lawn, was what you were telling me, and trees 20-year-old and odd falling down, and there is no help still coming out for you right now. It's your own personal help.
Yeah, we are doing it ourselves. We had a 20-year-old mahogany tree, and we had a beautiful lawn with bougainvillea. Everything is ripped off. I've seen the 67 cyclone, I've seen the 76 cyclone, I've seen the 94. I've never seen anything like this. It was just blowing, swirling winds and heavy rain, and to see trees falling right in front of you, it was quite scary. And fortunately our roof didn't get blown off. I was told that in Virginie's house the roof got blown off and the entire top structures.
So Padmaja, this is the kind of scenario that people in East Coast Road face. Trees falling off all around the place. They don't know any way to go out because they don't know what will fall on their heads. And now, after everything has rested, now the task is on the civilians right now to clean up the whole place.
Okay, all right. We're certainly hoping that the State Disaster Response Force is watching these reports. Let me also quickly bring in Rohini. Rohini, what about the situation where you are at today?
I stand in a place called Nandanam, and at this place, let me show you how havoc has been created. This is a 1-month-old new car, and the tree that has fallen has completely smashed his vehicle, and the residents actually saw this coming down, and it was absolute fear in their eyes as they saw this 50-plus-year-old tree falling down. See, largely we have seen is the devastation has not been in terms of waterlogging. It has been largely due to the trees that have been falling down and causing people's life to be disrupted. Did you see the way this tree falling down? What is the kind of sense of fear you saw when Cyclone Vardah hit the city?
It's very tough to hear, and past 2 days, from yesterday afternoon onwards, we cannot able to go out also. From this street and from that street, both are blocked the way, and we cannot able to take our car or bike or any sort of things. There is so much of trouble over here. We cannot able to go for the milk also. There is no ATM also is working over here. So it's very tough condition, and till now nobody is there to clear.
Has the corporation come here to clear?
The corporation came and they just check over that. That's all. The main road work is going on, but still the inside the work is pending, and there are a lot of stuff for lot of the people. They cannot able to go outside also, and today we cannot able to go to the office also, and still the work is not yet over.
So work isn't over. People are actually trying to clean it on their own at this time. But we should give credit especially to the police personnel who have been deployed throughout the city. They've been working through the day and through the night. The point is that when the cyclone was on, they were patrolling the entire area. Now, these are flats and residential areas we're trying to show. The point is some of them can't even step out of their houses. Even if they can, the roads are completely blocked and they won't be even able to buy their basic amenities and groceries. You can see the kind of damage here. There's a vehicle, there's a two-wheeler here. Obviously, it is also completely trapped and they don't know whether they can recover it. There's another.
All right, we seem to have lost the line with Rohini, but for now, thanks very much, Rohini and Akshaya, for joining us.